Alright class, if you've reached this point, you guys have done great with at least being able to listen, take care of doing your work, and get through it. So we are at the game that I had promised you guys. Decimal draw. So this is a game where there will be cards. I have the set that's here. I'm going to be using the set that's on there. But they're pretty small, the sets of cards. They will be in baggies and cut for you. If not, then you guys will need to cut them. The first one, that is the one, you guys are going to be playing against me digitally. So I will draw your cards, and you guys will see. I actually don't know if you'll win or not yet, because I haven't played the game. But the first one is you're going to be playing against me digitally. We were supposed to play on Wednesday, but we did not get time because a lot of people were not able to get through their work. So this is the sheet that you will get. So you guys should be marking this in red. I'll get a red colored pencil for you. That will be included in the supplies. So as we go through, the first thing we do is we draw a card. Can't see them up here, I have to move them over, but we'll draw a card. The second thing I do once I draw the card is I figure out what decimal I have there. So this one, remember, this is assuming that this whole grid is equal to 1. Not that these are parts of 100, that this is equal to 1. So I count, I have the strips all the way full, so this one's a little bit easier. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 full strips. That gives me 8/10. I know that. So with that, we would move the card down here. So when you play, the cards will go down there. I will have some of these set up for you to play either today when you finish, or on the test day, on Monday, when you finish. That will be included, just kind of put near the workplaces. So that will be with the workplaces if you finish to play on your own. The pages are in your number corner student books. But this page is not. So they are in your number corner student book on page 92 and 93 that you guys have that. I will include the sheets. You may need to get scissors and cut out the pieces for yourself, but I will include those. You should shuffle up your cards. We don't need to worry about as much on the computer because the computer does shuffle them up randomly. So after you put your card in there, actually, I guess that one was for you. I'll give you guys the 0.8. So your color is going to be red. That's why you guys have the red pencil. So you will mark right on the line. So 0.80. You guys had that. That's one of your first ones. And you're going to record down in your scoring box your first number, 0.80. And that's your first turn. For my turn, I got 0.79. I had the same, but I'm missing one spot. Which makes it a little bit easy to kind of solve. My color is black. So 0.79 is going to be really close. It's going to be almost right there. There's also this little 100 grid. If you need some help, you need to color that in while you're doing your work. So pretty close, but so in my box, 0.79. So far, so good. You should have stuff in your scoring boxes, the two. So 0.80, 0.79. You should have your 2 cards there. You won't have the cards on your sheet, but you should have marked the numbers on the line. Again, 0.79 is very close to 0.80. Then we're into our next turn. Turning off that, turning back to red. You will need your red pencil. Drawing a card. Another one with the hundreds. So 1, 2, 3 strips. So 0.3, 0.30. So I'm marking it on the number line. Drag the card. Again, when you're playing this for real, you'll actually be able to paste the cards on with a glue stick. And then I add it to my scoring box. And I'm going to go till I have 5 numbers each. So you'll each have 5 numbers. So the second term for me, drawing my card, 12 100ths. It's actually set up as a fraction, so it's easier. Again, it's already set up in hundreds, so it's really easy to do as a fraction, just a little bit past the 10. Don't want that. And then I add it to my scoring box. So it's in my grid. Oh, you guys got another 0.7. Maybe there's a couple of those in there. Or you guys got a 0.7. So right on the thing. So far, so good. Pretty easy. Oh, I got a good number there. So just missing 5 from being 100, so 0.95. Gotta get my color. So far we each have 3. And then I have to add my 0.95 to my scoring box. So you guys should have those 3 cards recorded both on your line and in your scoring box. For each player, you guys will need to calculate both of those as we go. But I'm going to give you guys the next couple. Boom, 8800s for you. Boom. Oh, sorry. Gave myself that for a second. Red for you guys. Six tenths for me. Oh, should be right on the line. Last one for you guys, 41 100ths. So marking it on here, just a little bit past. you guys are ready to add, I am going to have the sub pause the video and give you guys time to add before. We're going to get my last one first. One, two, three, four. Most of this second bit. So 6 plus my 4, so 0.46. So just over halfway between the 0.4 and 0.5. So now that we have both in, we can add up both scores. So sub, please pause the video now so everybody can actually add them up. And when you're ready, unpause it and I'll walk you guys through how I added them up. Okay, glad that you're back now, guys. So adding up the student score first. So going down the ones column, 0.8, the 100 spot, 8 and 1, 9, don't need to regroup at all. Now I have a lot of numbers up here. So I'm going to add this a little bit strange. So I'm going to take the 3 and the 7, add those together, because that makes a group of 10. My 8 and my 8 make 16, add the 4 on, so that's 20. So 10 plus 20 is 30, so I can put a 0 down here, and the 3 there. So I have a full number, 3.09. Pretty good score. We'll see if I can beat it. Now, adding up mine, I have a lot of numbers in the ones column, so I'm going to have to do a similar thing if I can. 5 and 6 give me 11, plus my 9 gives me 20, plus the 2, 22, so a 2 down there. I regroup the 2 up to the top. Now a 1 and a 9 gives me a 10, 6 and a 4 gives me a 10, so I got 20, plus my 7 and my 2, so 29. So my 9 goes on the bottom, my 2 there. You guys won. I could ask you guys how much you won by. Anybody? Anybody? Okay, so you guys won by 0.17. The 9.9 plus the 0.8 gives you 0.17, or 1700 hundredths. So that's how you play this game. There are sheets to cut up. There's 1 of 2, and then there's a backside. So there are 2 sheets that you would cut up when you are playing. So you and your partner can cut up the sets. So there are 10 of each, or no, there are 9 of each right now. I'm going to make another 9 and 9. So you'll have a full 2 games that you guys can play. So when you play, you guys would kind of glue the sheets on. So you guys can tell the sub where the glue sticks are in the back end of the closet. Sorry, took your job. But you guys can use the scissors from there and the glue sticks to cut out your pieces so that you're ready to play. Again, after you guys are done your test, this is something that you will be able to do. And I would expect that if you guys don't get it done on Friday, that you guys are going to be able to get it done after your test on Monday. So have fun playing this game. I would expect that you guys get at least the round against me, that the sheets are there, and then at least 1 round of you and a partner. If not, then I'm guessing you guys didn't have time. The sub will let you know that, but I feel like you guys should be able to get that.